Look at yourself in the mirror right now. Take a good, long look. What do you see? Beyond the reflection, beyond the surface, there's a battle happening inside you. It's the struggle between who you are today and who you're destined to become. Every single morning, you wake up with a choice: to remain the person you've always been, or to let that old self fade away and embrace the extraordinary person waiting to emerge. Let's be brutally honest for a moment. That old version of yourself, the one that's been running the show all these years, they're like a comfortable old chair you've had forever. Sure, it's familiar. Sure, it feels safe. But that chair is holding you back from standing tall, from reaching your true height, from becoming the giant you were meant to be. I'm not here to give you some sugar-coated motivation that makes you feel good for 5 minutes and then fades away. I'm here to shake you awake, to help you understand that transformation isn't just about adding new habits or setting new goals. It's about completely releasing your grip on the person you used to be. Think about a snake shedding its skin. Does it try to keep pieces of the old skin attached? Does it try to wear both the old and the new at the same time? No. It understands that growth demands release. The old must make way for the new. Your old self, with all its limiting beliefs, comfortable excuses, and familiar fears, is like that old skin. It served its purpose, it protected you for a time, but now it's constraining your growth. You might be sitting there thinking, but that old me is who I am. It's my identity. Let me tell you something powerful. You are not your past. You are not your habits. You are not your comfort zone. You are pure potential, waiting to be unleashed. Every great achievement in human history came from someone who dared to step away from who they were and embrace who they could become. Consider this. Would a caterpillar argue to keep its old form when it's time to become a butterfly? Would it say, "No thanks, I'm comfortable crawling on the ground"? Of course not. Yet how many of us do exactly that? We cling to our caterpillar selves, refusing to enter the chrysalis of transformation, terrified of the unknown that awaits us. The time has come to make a decision. Will you keep holding on to that old version of yourself? The one who plays small? The one who says maybe tomorrow to their dreams? The one who lets fear make their decisions? Or will you have the courage to let that self go, to release it completely, to make space for something greater? I can hear the whispers of doubt in your mind. What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? What if I'm not capable? These are the echoes of your old self, desperately trying to maintain its existence. These doubts aren't protecting you, they're imprisoning you. They're the chains that keep you bound to mediocrity. And today, right now, you have the key to unlock them. Understand this. Transformation isn't about perfection. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the truest, most powerful version of yourself. It's about stripping away the layers of fear, self-doubt, and limitation that you've accumulated over the years. It's about returning to your essence and then building yourself anew, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. The journey of transformation requires radical honesty. Look at your life right now. Look at your habits, your daily routines, your decisions. Are they serving the person you want to become? Or are they keeping you tethered to who you used to be? Every time you choose comfort over growth, you're feeding your old self. Every time you choose the familiar path over the challenging one, you're strengthening the very things that hold you back. But here's the beautiful truth. You have the power to change it all. Right now, in this moment. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need to wait for the right time. The only thing you need is the courage to let go of who you've been and embrace who you're becoming. Think about it like this. Every great story has a moment of transformation. The hero must leave their ordinary world behind to step into their destiny. They must release their old identity to claim their true power. Your life is that story, and this is your moment. The question is, will you be brave enough to turn the page? The process of transformation isn't always pretty. There will be moments of doubt. There will be times when your old self screams for attention, begging you to return to the comfort of familiar limitations. These are the moments that define you. These are the moments when you must stand firm in your commitment to change. Your old self will try to negotiate with you. It will say things like, "Let's just take it slow," or "We can change gradually," or "There's always tomorrow." But tomorrow is a luxury you can no longer afford. Every day you spend holding on to who you used to be is a day stolen from who you could become. The path forward requires more than just desire. It demands action. It demands that you make decisions today that your old self would never make. It requires you to step into discomfort, to embrace uncertainty, to face your fears head-on. Each time you do this, you're not just building new habits. You're literally rewiring your brain, creating new neural pathways that will serve your transformation. Picture yourself 1 year from now. See yourself standing taller, moving with purpose, radiating confidence. This version of you isn't weighed down by old fears and limiting beliefs. This version of you has released the need for approval, the fear of judgment, the habit of playing small. This is the real you, the you that's been waiting to emerge. But that future self can't coexist with who you are today. Just as you can't fill a cup that's already full, you can't become who you're meant to be while holding onto who you used to be. The space for greatness is already within you. But first, you must empty yourself of everything that's been holding you back. This isn't about hating your past self or rejecting your journey so far. Every version of you has served a purpose, has taught you lessons, has helped you survive. But survival is no longer enough. It's time to thrive. It's time to move beyond mere existence and step into true living. The transformation I'm talking about touches every aspect of your life. It's not just about changing your habits or improving your skills. It's about fundamentally shifting how you see yourself, how you interact with the world, how you approach challenges and opportunities. It's about becoming someone who no longer needs the crutches of excuses or the shelter of comfort zones. Think of your old self like a cocoon. It protected you, it kept you safe, it served its purpose. But now it's time to break free. The world needs your wings. It needs your colors. It needs the unique gift that only you can bring. Every day you spend in that cocoon is a day the world misses out on your true potential. The choice to transform is not a one-time decision. It's a commitment you must make every single day, sometimes every single hour. Each moment presents you with a choice. Will you act from your old patterns, or will you choose the path of growth? Will you listen to the voice of limitation, or will you heed the call of your higher self? Your old self might have been comfortable with mediocrity, might have settled for good enough, might have believed that dreams were for other people. But that ends today. Right here, right now, you have the power to draw a line in the sand. On one side lies everything you've been, the doubts, the fears, the limiting beliefs. On the other side lies everything you could become, the strength, the confidence, the achievement, the impact. The world doesn't need another person playing small. It doesn't need another soul trapped in the prison of their comfort zone. The world needs you, the real you, the powerful you that transformed you. It needs your courage to inspire others, your strength to lift others, your light to guide others. Remember this. Every great achievement in your life will come from stepping away from who you've been and stepping into who you're becoming. Every breakthrough, every victory, every moment of pride will come from choosing growth over comfort, courage over fear, transformation over stagnation. The time for half measures is over. The time for maybe later is done. The time for playing small has passed. Your old self has served its purpose, but now it's time to release it with gratitude and step fully into your power. The world is waiting for you, not the old you, but the real you that transformed you, the unstoppable you. This is your moment. This is your time. The person you're meant to be is calling. Will you answer? Will you have the courage to let go of everything you've been to become everything you could be? The choice is yours. The time is now. Your transformation awaits.